Shalom. I was almost caught off guard there. Sometimes, whilst I'm kind of waiting for the music to end up, to finish, I kind of get into the music and I lose track of how many verses. Anyway, this is going to be a short hangout, like really. When I've finished this hangout, when I wrap up, I will then start another hangout, much better, much more interesting. But this one is for those people who have either dealt with narcissists or are dealing with narcissists. I've looked at a whole bunch of stuff and I'm going to show you how to destroy them, how to destroy the narcissist, how to destroy their narrative, and how to destroy their flying monkeys. It's really simple. But first I'm going to give a little bit of a description of why the narcissist does what they do and why the flying monkeys do what they do. You see, the flying monkeys don't necessarily have to be narcissists. Of course they can be, but they don't have to be. The flying monkeys are mainly codependent people. People who depend on the validation from the narcissist for a sense of self-esteem, of worth, of who knows. But that's why the flying monkey behaves like they do. And really you can have a bit of pity on them. And that's a big clue on the whole destruction of the flying monkeys and the narcissist. Now the narcissist doesn't have a natural, normal relationship with reality. They don't really know what's true. For instance, narcissists claiming that people have raped them, even if video evidence comes out, like recently happened with a British woman who claimed that 11 Israeli men had gang raped her and videoed it. That was her claim. Unfortunately for her, they had videoed it. And when the court presented the video, suddenly they wanted everything dismissed. She wanted to cancel the whole thing because it showed, no, this was just a slut and this was not a gang rape. So even at that point, they will still remain, she's gone back to, yes, actually I was raped. Like, no, you can see in the video, no, you're beckoning people on. No, that's not rape. So the narcissist really doesn't have a proper relationship with reality. They think that by repeating things, the world will take the form of what they're repeating. The flying monkeys help weave that illusion for the narcissist. The flying monkey will behave as if what the narcissist is saying is true. Mainly because usually the flying monkey doesn't know and they just respond and react to what's being said by the narcissist. But the narcissist really doesn't have an actual, proper, natural relationship with reality. So they don't really know when they're lying. Not the seriously broken narcissist. There are people who will have and display narcissistic traits, but who know what their truth is. Then there are narcissists who do not know what the truth is. These are the real mentally ill or the natural born narcissists. They really don't know. The highly functioning narcissist who is not the natural born narcissist will be able to give lectures and explain how they themselves behave, how they see the world. That's a highly functioning non-natural narcissist. The highly functioning, the natural narcissist can't do that because they don't know. They don't know that they weren't raped or that whatever. So they won't know when they've been exposed. For instance, somebody starts a smear campaign and you expose the smear campaign and they try to backpedal and you expose that too. They will continue as if you hadn't exposed the smear campaign, if you hadn't exposed the backpedaling. Why would somebody complain about like a kind of legal rape where somebody refused to marry the person when the person they're complaining about is a violent rapist? Why would they mind? Why would they say, yeah, didn't go through with a marriage? Why would they It would be like, what the heck? Also, the person who's being smeared, usually you'll see this, the person who's being smeared will go out, be angry about the fact that they're being smeared, and will be showing that they're being smeared. This happened with yours truly and with somebody else recently regarding some documentary or something. Okay, right. So when you see the reaction from the people who are being smeared, the reaction from the narcissist, all calm, like, no, that's not a natural world. And this is because the narcissist does not have a natural relationship with the world. They really don't. They don't really know what reality is. For instance, if a narcissist says that they're a woman, they're a man, okay, but they go through an operation and say, I'm a woman now, they think that they're a woman. They really think, they'll have the memories, of course, of having been a man, but they'll pretend like they're not even real. Because they can do, their life is based on pretense. They pretend all the time. You might have a narcissist who takes time out, has plastic surgery, and then can't show its face because of the reality that somebody has pointed out that this time out is probably being used to get their jaw refined, and they've gone through it and they just can't wrap their head around the fact that if they show the face, they will be validating what the person said. The person who said they're probably having a jaw refined, so they can't show the face. Okay, they're broken individuals. This is the key thing. I said pity towards the empathic, codependent, who is the flying monkey. You have to have a bit of pity for them. They're kind at heart. They just don't know that they're supporting the wrong person. So a bit of pity towards them. Also, a little bit of pity towards the narcissist. Although the narcissist is not really a human being, it's a bit like having pity towards a tree. It's a tree. It's not going to benefit from pity. But if you want to destroy the narcissist, what you do is this. You forgive them. You forgive the narcissist. You forgive them because they don't know any better. They can't do any better. They don't know how to deal with the world in a direct way. By forgiving them, you also forgive the flying monkeys because they don't know what they're doing. And then, when they continue whatever it is that they're continuing, having been forgiven, whatever they're doing, for whatever reasons, they know they fall short. They don't get that narcissistic supply. They don't get the response they're trying to elicit. You say, I forgive you, imposter. I forgive you. I wish you would heal. In fact, I wish you were a human being, a normal human being. You're not. I tried to get you to get help. You're not. Well, okay. Wipe my hands. I forgive you. Go in peace. Or stay and try to continue smearing. It doesn't really matter to me. It's not really influencing. It's not really affecting. But I do forgive you. There's a little bit of an element of distraction there, of course, because I am a natural human being, a normal human being. So you're going to have natural reaction. But I realized today, if you forgive the person, then you're saying, oh, okay, let go of that little thing, that reaction to it. Let go. Just forgive them. Because it doesn't mean making peace, and it doesn't mean developing love. People assume that forgiving is done for reconciliation. No, forgiving is done to sever, to no longer continue nastiness in yourself, in your own life. They can continue. They can have as much nastiness as they want. It's okay. Nothing to do with me, because I forgive you. Okay, now I'm going to look in the chat, and then I'm going to wrap up and then close this and restart another one, because I wanted this to be a short one for the flying monkeys, for the narcissists who'll be watching. Okay, I forgive you. Like, genuinely, I forgive you. Now I'm looking in the chat, and I will wrap this up, and I will go and restart another one that will not have this tacked onto it. So this will be a standalone, so people can just watch this. They don't have to pay attention to the other things. The other one, I don't want to waste people's time with this commentary in the other one, because the other one's a lot more interesting. Anyway, I'm now looking in the chat just for a minute. Nice to see everybody. Happy New Year to everyone, by the way. Oh yes, Lover of Rock writes, Lover of Rock, although he's a globling, or at least not a pondling, well, he is, he just doesn't know it, points out that some people have YouTube cooperating with them. For instance, if they screen grab that a talk, a discussion, a video, whatever, had 175 thumbs up and 89 thumbs down, and then suddenly the 89 thumbs down disappear. You know, things like that. Anyway, hope you showered today, writes Green Grub. I haven't showered today. No, I took a bath yesterday. You only need to keep washing a lot if you're a dirty person. If you're not a dirty person, you know, you haven't sweated. But thanks for the thoughts, Green Grub. But no, I have not showered today. I have shaved. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm looking in the chat for anything really interesting from regarding this topic. Yeah, so I've just found something. There was an alteration of thumbs down from 175 thumbs down to 84. Yeah, hey, like lots of people decided to unthumb down, and they didn't then go and thumb up. Like, oh my gosh, I watched to the end, I suddenly changed my mind, I removed my thumb down and give a thumb up. I mean, if the person going to go to the trouble of removing their thumb down, but like I said, they're not actually engaged properly with reality. So in their mind, whatever's the result, that's what the result is. And it's, to be honest with you, it's just a distraction. It is nothing more than a distraction. Angel Fire sees what I'm doing. Without forgiveness, you cannot be indifferent. And so you react instead of act upon what is said. The truth is, I really couldn't care. That's why I can genuinely say I forgive, because I don't care. You can continue as much as you like. It doesn't, I don't care. And not caring has a heck of a lot of power. Look at all this transgender stuff. When people were caring and minding what they said, when suddenly people start to say, nah, fuck that. I'm not minding what I say. That's a fucking dude. And I don't care what the reaction. Suddenly, ugh, all the power taken away from transgenders and all that bullshit. So, there you go. Douglas, feliz año nuevo. Feliz año nuevo a todos. Okay, guys, that's it. I just wanted to put this out there because I know this will destroy the narcissist. The narcissist will be watching this going, what's my next move? What's my move? What do I do? How do I counter? All of those things that the narcissist would like me to be doing. No, just forgive. Now you go and trouble yourself as much as you want. I'm not going to be thinking and monitoring. I haven't seen any of the discussions or talks or whatever it is that it's done since it came back. I've clicked on videos long enough to see it's not showing its face yet. Maybe the healing's taking a little bit longer. I don't know. Anyway, not interesting. Not interested. I really couldn't care less. So, forgiveness. Bye. And now I'm going to wrap up and then restart a much better one, including catching NASA red-handed before they produce what they said they're going to produce. So I'm going to call it out now. Globebusters in a couple of weeks will probably call it out and pretend like they found this, okay? But I'm going to call it out now. And you guys will see, and when Globebusters, if Globebusters is stupid enough If they think, there'll only be a few Antonio watchers, but the majority of the people won't be Antonio watchers, so we'll say this, and then they'll have to monitor the chat in case any of you guys are there saying, yeah, Antonio said this 2 weeks ago. Okay? So, and it's good. It's freaking brilliant. I mean, it's just brilliant. Just brilliant. Wait till you see. Okay, so let me wrap this up. I will be back in 5 minutes, literally. I just changed the Hangout and thing, and I will be back. I don't know if it would be in this page. It might be, you might have to drop out of this page and come back. I don't know, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, see you guys.